Good day, Orteans. Your lecturer for today is Dr. Christian Pascual, top 1 in the August 2010 Criminologist Licensure Examination. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button to receive the latest updates. Take it away, Christian.
Sige, let's move on to the theories. Wait lang, paano ba iburahin to? Ay, sorry. Na-transfer yata, no? Alright. Guys, okay lang ba dito na lang kayo sa chat mag-sumagot para alam ko kung hindi ko alam kung paano i-refresh or burahin itong mga check mark dito sa participants poll. Wala na yung option na yon. Right, pero try ko lang wala eh. Alright, sige. Sige. A couple of things, no? To answer this question. I think lahat naman kayo same yung sagot, no? But let's look at it. It promoted the idea that people choose criminality in the same way that they choose conformity. Diba? The youth commit crimes because they think or imagine greater things can earn through conformity. This is because people by nature are hedonistic. So alin daw yung theory na nag-promote ng idea na yon? That it's a choice. Diba? Uh, when you commit crime or when you don't commit crime, it's actually a choice that you have the free will to choose whether you will choose to commit crime or you will choose to obey the law. Tanggalin mo na yung demonological theory, no? Because demonological theory is more of, people commit crime because they are possessed by evil spirit. Pero by the way, sa demonological theory, you're still being punished. Ask me why. Tanong niyo ako bakit. Ask me why. Eh, di ba sir, dapat sa demonological theory, if you believe that, you commit crime because you are possessed by demons or evil spirit, di ba dapat wala ng accountability? Dapat ang parusahan yung evil spirit. Di ba? Bakit ganun? Paparusahan mo pa yung tao pag nag-commit ng crime. Di ba? Ask me why. Yan. It's because, according to demonological theory, you will only be possessed by evil spirit if in the first place your intentions are malicious. So kung kung masama yung budhi mo, 'di ba? Sasapian ka ng evil spirit. Pero kung pure naman yung intention mo, mabuti kang tao, hindi ka sasapian ng evil spirit. So in a sense, kaya ka nag-commit ng crime, kaya kasi naniba ng evil spirit kasi in the first place, may masama ka ng balak. May malicious intent ka na. So yun. So that's why you still, need to be punished, right? So tanggalin mo na yung letter B, hindi yan. Positivism or Italian theory, we will discuss that further later on. Pero naniniwala yung positivism na, it's not just, you cannot just simply say that it's a choice. There are so many factors, okay? There are so many reasons on why people will choose to commit crime. And it's our responsibility as criminologists to determine kung ano yung reason na yon, because the only way that we could help this criminal is if we already figure out, pinpoint the root cause, di ba? Yun yung pinaka-idea ng positivism, yung positivist theory. That there's always a reason why people commit crime. Hindi lang simple na choice mo yun, kaya ka nag-commit ng crime, parang gano'n. Neoclassical, it's like classical theory, but as I've said yesterday, the emphasis is, yes, people have free will, people are rational, they know what they're doing, people are hedonistic, but what about children? What about lunatics? What about people who cannot discern what is right from what is wrong? Diba? So, yun yung pinaka-idea ng neoclassical, so remove that. The only option left is classical theory, and that's correct. So, I just want to emphasize that there are two ideas in classical theory. Number one, yung kay Beccaria. Ano sabi ni Beccaria? Sabi ni Beccaria, human beings are rational. And rationality, or being rational, is what makes us superior among all beings on earth. So unlike animals, unlike plants, unlike any other beings on earth, human beings are rational. And part of being rational is that we have free will, diba? The ability to make decisions for our own. We act based on what our mind says we do, diba? So so you have the freedom to decide whether you want to commit crime or not. Unlike a dog doesn't have the free will. If the dog have an urge to have sex, he will have sex right now. Diba? Wala rin siyang morals, wala siyang sense of what is right and what is wrong. That's morality, diba? Wala siyang ganun. Ibig sabihin, aso, oy, nakakahiya ka, wag ka nga makipag-carnal knowledge dyan sa kalsada. Sabihin ng aso, sorry, ganun. Hindi, ganun ng aso. Because we still are rational unlike us. That's the highest level of behavior, diba? Pag-aaralan natin yun bukas. Pero aside from that, ang sabi ng classical theory, and this is particularly coming from Jeremy Bentham, ang sabi ni Bentham, people daw are utilitarian hedonistic. So binuo niya yung concept ng utilitarian hedonistic. So two words. First is utilitarian, and then the second one is hedonistic. Utilitarian, let's go with the big words, no? Two big words. Utilitarian, utility, gamit. Lahat daw ng decisions na ginagawa mo, lahat ng actions mo, ginagawa mo yan because of practical reasons. Because you have, may silbi yan. May gain kang nakukuha dyan. Diba? May purpose yan. So, in the same way na John or Dong, for example, bakit ba kayo nag-aaral? Ba't kayo nandito? Ba't kayo nakikinig dito? Because ba't kayo nag-enroll sa Ortega Review? Pwede naman kayong mag-review on your own. Well, because there's utility on it. Diba? May gamit yan, may silbi. Kasi you know that enrolling in a review center as organized as this increases your chances of, passing or even topping the board exam rather than self-review. Diba? Like you're learning something this morning that you may not be able to encounter elsewhere. Diba? So additional knowledge yun. But also, nagre-review ka because gusto mong i-ensure na pumasa ka ng board exam or even mag-top. Kasi why? Because you want a job. You want that license to have a job. Pero pagtatanungin ko kayo, what if sinabi ko sa inyo right after graduation, after mo graduate sa BSU or sa LPU or kung sa amang university yan, pwede ka na kaagad mag-police officer. Diba? Hindi mo na kailangan ng eligibility, hindi mo na kailangan magkaroon ng lisensya. Mag-review ka pa ba? Mag-board exam ka pa ba? Hindi. So ganun daw yung tao, sabi ni Jeremy Bentham. Utilitarian siya in the sense that lahat ng decisions na ginagawa natin, lahat ng behavior natin, directed yan towards gaining something, to achieve something. But second part, utilitarian hedonistic daw yung tao, hedonistic in the sense that people are biased. Bias for pleasure and bias against pain. So we oftentimes make decisions, okay, when we make decisions, we make the decision that favors na makakapagbigay sa atin ng benefit, like pleasure, And then at the same time, in effect, mapiprevent natin yung pain. Diba? Parang ganun. So, yun yung classical theory. So, anong suggestion ng classical theory? Ang suggestion ng classical theory, well, by the way, classical theory is not about retribution, parusa, death penalty. Hindi ganun. Hindi lang ganun ang classical theory. No? Classical theory, actually, sila Beccaria, Bentham, sila yung nag-advocate na i-lessen yung mga acts na i-death penalty, mga ganun. They're not more on, death penalty lahat, parusahan lahat para yung tao hindi na piliin ng krimen. Nung sabi nila, dapat para yung tao mag-conform, sabihin na mag-conform, mas maging obedient, dapat gawin nating reasonable ang batas. Gawin nating, mas rational yung batas, mas just yung batas. Meaning dapat yung punishment for the crime is commensurate with the act. So pag dati magnakaw ka lang ng cabbage, ng Code of Hammurabi, di ba, death penalty na kaagad. But in classical theory, no, dapat akma lang, di ba? Proportionate yung punishment dun sa act. So and dapat yung punishment enough para ma-deter yung tao para hindi niya napiliin yung pleasure na kaakibat nung ang tawag dito nung crime na yon. So for example, a good example for that, what if ang parusa sa rape, 'di ba? Ang parusa sa rape ay 2 days imprisonment. O sige nga, ganun lang ang parusa for rape, 2 days imprisonment. Baka si Dong hindi natatapusin tong lecture na to, 'di ba? Maghahanap na ng biktima niya. Or si John Mark, no, baka i-advance niya na ng 1 week yung imprisonment niya, no. Ilan na 'yon, 'di ba? 3 biktima na kaagad 'yon, 'di ba? Ay pa-advance na ni John pala, sorry. Ayan. So, but what if the punishment for rape will be, for example, aside from life imprisonment, castration, 'di ba? Puputulin literally yung manhood mo. 'Di ba? Tapos takad na rin, tapos ipapakain sa'yo, gagawing sisig. Sige nga, mang-rape ka pa ba? Yan. So, baka iniisip mo pa lang yung pleasure na sa pang-rape, 'di ba? Parang, kumbaga, na-deter ka na kasi yung punishment nga nakaakibat noon. Pero tandaan nyo even Bentham and Beccaria agree na not because, severe yung punishment, 'di ba? Madideter na kaagad yung tao. No. Dapat, in order for us to deter the person, kailangan the punishment should be swift as well or certain as well. So aside from higher punishment, kailangan swift din yung punishment. Kasi kahit may death penalty pa yan, kung wala namang nakukulong, kung napiperceive naman ng mga would-be offender na wala namang napaparusahan, hindi rin sila madideter from committing crime. So kailangan na dun yung certainty, na dun yung swiftness, na kapag nag-commit ka ng crime, mapaparusahan ka para ma-deter talaga sila. So yun, classical theory, don't forget the idea that we are rational, diba? We have the free will, that's coming from Beccaria, and then utilitarian hedonistic tayo. We choose to commit crime, sabi niya, because when we commit crime, we avoid the pain, some certain types of pain, and at the same time, we experience pleasure. Diba? Like yung example ko nga kahapon where the father ultimately decided to steal gatas or powdered milk from the grocery store because rather than suffer the possible pain of imprisonment, rather than seeing the child dying because of hunger, diba? So yun. So sana medyo napahaba na yung explanation ko doon, but please don't forget classical theory. It's an important theory. Wala kang kwentang criminologist kung hindi mo kayang i-explain sa ibang tao or you don't understand what is classical theory.
If you want to learn more from him, take our Road to 1 Million challenge. If this channel hits 1 million subscribers, we will release the rest of his lectures. Or you can watch the rest of his lectures now by enrolling in Ortea Criminology Review. Just message us on our Facebook account for more details. See you soon, Orteans!